Masterson House Investigation, Journal Entry Number 1, October 16, 2002, Wednesday. I left home early this morning. I gave some serious thought to driving down the coast, but realized that taking Interstate 5 through Sacramento would be faster, albeit not as scenic. Journal Entry Number 2. I left Riverside as soon as the sun came up and took I-10 to Phoenix. I kept thinking that the desert was such a lonely place. I started fixating on a scenario where my car broke down and I was stuck out here in the middle of nowhere. That would suck. However, all doom-laden premonitions aside, I arrived in Queen Creek on time. Of all the investigations that I've conducted, my initial impression of the Masterson house was not as I expected. I got to the house at 2 p.m. Seth Masterson, the owner, was waiting there as we arranged.
Hi, Carter?
I am. You must be Mr. Masterson?
Oh, please, that's fine.
My first impression of the house was that it was unlike any site I've investigated before. It was beautiful, well-kept, and had a lack of ominous foreboding. Not the typical kind of house you would associate with a haunting. Seth Masterson is a Los Angeles-based television producer. I found him to be pleasant, if not slightly arrogant. I was a little put off when he jokingly made that movie reference that I hate.
Cross over, children. Step into the light.
Yuck. Seth's relationship to the house is unique. He's never lived in it himself. He inherited it from his father, who had himself inherited it in 1982 after the murder of his brother and Seth's uncle, Joseph Masterson. Until his recent death, Seth's father kept the house virtually unchanged for the past 20 years. The house's only consistent contact with the living has been a gardener who's never stepped foot inside and a cleaning woman who comes to dust once a month. When I asked Seth if we could tour the house immediately, he made it very clear that he had no interest in going inside. He insisted that instead we interview the cleaning woman first.
Perdóname. Estoy muy agradecida por el trabajo.
Martha Guzman did not speak English. Her daughter Alma translated for her.
My mother says she's sorry and she's very grateful for her job. She will not go in that house again.
Nunca más.
Never again.
For the past several years, Miss Guzman was paid to routinely clean and check up on the house. Over the years, she said she's witnessed strange things, such as objects moving by themselves, but never felt that the incidents posed much of a threat. Typically, she worked during the day, but on a recent occasion attempted to clean the house at night. During this incident, she claims to have been struck by an unseen force while standing in the main hallway of the house. I could tell that her fear and emotion were real, but I couldn't help but sense that the 3 glasses of wine she had during our interview was a huge factor in that. What puzzled me the most about the interview was Seth's reliance on her story. He doesn't strike me as a gullible man, and his unquestioning devotion to her experience was eating away at my inner skeptic. Okay. An overly emotional woman who comes by to dust the cobwebs every couple of weeks claims she's experienced unexplained things in the house. And you're offering me $5,000 to do an investigation? What am I missing? Seth came clean about why he wanted me to investigate his family's home. After the death of his father, Seth came to the house to assess its market value. After spending a few minutes in the house, he felt an overwhelming sense of dread and was compelled to leave quickly. While getting back in his car, he glanced back at the house and claims to have witnessed something that, to this day, still keeps him up at night.
Now, my uncle had 2 kids, Peter and Suzanne. My cousin Peter and I were the same age when he died. Yeah, I only met him a couple of times, but I remember what he looked like. Yeah, that night, I saw him in that window. That was his bedroom. That was the room he was killed in.
I've spent my career as a paranormal investigator debunking everything from strange sounds, unexplained moving objects, to the occasional phantom odor. But sightings of full-body apparitions are rare, and I pride myself on being able to spot a fake. It's easy to tell the difference. If someone is happy to tell you that they've seen a ghost, they're lying. It's the ones that wish they hadn't that you should believe. I've done many investigations in houses where murders have taken place. More often than not, my services are requested in an effort to disprove a haunting to potential buyers. What seemed like a typical scenario was suddenly becoming something more. That's when Seth added a twist that I was not expecting.
I have one extra request. You won't be working alone. I brought on a small team here to help you document things.
This might come off as me sounding difficult, but I actually prefer to work alone.
I understand, believe me, I do. But I'd personally feel better if they were here with you. There's this video guy I've known for the longest time. He's wanted to do work for me, and a writer too. They'd be completely at your disposal, I promise. I've arranged for a hotel suite for you tonight. They'll be here and available tomorrow. I imagine that's when you'll start.
It's been a long 2 days, and I'm feeling very tired, but I look forward to starting tomorrow. Even though it was in the middle of the day, the interior of the house was very dark. I immediately noticed that a few small lamps and picture lights were on, which I found to be odd, but the darkness was heavy. I prefer to maintain the natural ambiance of a site whenever possible. I believe that the level of psychic energy is best preserved when least disturbed. Rather than test the light switches, I decided to retain the darkness. The majority of the furniture was covered in white sheets, which gave the house somewhat of a blank feeling. But I could tell from the pictures that I had seen that the majority of the house's artifacts remain untouched. In the living room, I came upon a portrait of the Masterson family. I had seen it before amongst the crime scene photos I was able to acquire. A simple wooden cross rested atop the picture frame. My initial thought was that Martha Guzman had put it there. In the kitchen, there was an antique bird cage with 2 stuffed birds in it. At first, it seemed out of place, yet I almost instantly drew a connection between the stuffed birds and the house, as if both seemed to be frozen in time. To my surprise, the house was very clean. Even the sheets appeared to have been routinely changed. Miss Guzman must be an honest woman. I then entered the hallway where she claimed to have been struck by an unseen force. Picture frames on the wall were empty and reversed, an odd balance of vacancy and preservation. I wonder who felt compelled to remove them. From my research, I knew that the door in the middle of the main hallway led to the former bedroom of the Mastersons' 3-year-old daughter, Suzanne. I was surprised to see that Suzanne's dolls were still set up in her room. A sadness came over me, followed by a chill. I then made my way up to the other side of the house, where a narrow staircase led up to Peter Masterson's room. It was from the window in this bedroom that Seth claims to have witnessed the spectral image of his young cousin.
Hey. I didn't mean to scare you.
Why'd you sneak up on me then?
Well, I didn't. I rang the doorbell a few times and called out. Nobody was here, so I came in.
Well, I didn't hear you.
It's not like I was whispering either. But, I'm Colin, by the way. I'm the video guy.
Carter Sims. Colin Green nearly got kicked in the balls, but I decided to let that one slide.
So you must be the ghost hunter.
Well, yeah, that's one way of putting it, sure.
Have you, noticed anything up here yet?
Actually, just a minute ago, I saw a ghost up here.
Are you serious? Yeah, I'm an idiot. I deserve that one.
No, that was mean. I'm sorry.
Hello? Hi.
Hi.
I'm Yvette Sandoval with the Arizona Daily.
Oh, you must be the writer. Mm-hmm. Hi, I'm Carter. Welcome.
Carter! Wow, it's so interesting to meet you. It's going to be fascinating to watch you work.
This is Colin.
Hi.
Yeah. Hey, I'm the video guy.
So I'm so excited to work with you guys on this little project. And I read some of your book, and I thought the analysis statements were very credible.
Thanks.
I mean that.
Thank you.
And the way these people were off in this house, I bet the ghosts are going to be lining up for you.
How about a little reverence for the dead?
I'm sorry, was I being insensitive?
Mocking the murders of a decent and loving family? That's more than insensitive. It's repulsive.
And who might you be?
I'm Mary Young.
Mary Young? Were you asked by Seth Masterson to join us?
Yes, Mr. Masterson asked me to be here. I'm with the Fundamentalist Church of Christ. Joseph Masterson was one of our founding fathers. I myself am the founding member of the Community Youth Brigade. The Mastersons were a great, great family. They were loved very much.
I'm sorry, Seth never mentioned anything about your church being represented.
Mr. Masterson asked me to be here to make sure that the reputation of his family is not tarnished in any way.
Well, it's nice to meet you. Mary Young, is it?
Mary Young Mortensen.
I'm Carter. This is Colin and Yvette. Okay, why don't we just take some time to get settled in so we can get started soon, okay? I'd like to have a meeting at 7, if that's okay with everyone.
That works.
Yeah. And also, if somebody wants to give me a hand, I got some gear outside. I could really use some help.
Sure.
All right, cool.
Good. There's a reason why I like to work alone. Not exactly the social type, and I always feel awkward around new people. But for $5,000, I'll make the best of it. One quick note. The church girl could be a problem. It's safe to say that my theories on what happens to us when we die aren't the sort of things you learn in Sunday school. I'm hoping that this is not going to be an issue for us. I hate being judgmental, but I've observed her for a bit today, and I find her somewhat childlike. I don't know what it is. There's just something about her that bothers me.
Wow, you brought quite a few things.
Just the essentials. I'm really excited to be here. I think this is going to be fascinating.
The Mastersons were a great family that did a lot of good. Joseph Masterson, the father, he used to run a program through the church that reformed troubled teens.
That's cute. But people don't want fluff stories. People want blood and guts.
Excuse me. You guys have a second? Oh, good, here you are. Okay, Seth gave me keys to the house for everyone. That way there won't be any issues if anyone has to leave.
Thank you.
There you go, you're welcome.
Thanks.
You're welcome. For some reason, Seth only gave me 3 keys, but I thought you can just have mine since I don't plan on leaving the property till we're done.
I don't see why I would either, but thanks.
Sure. Okay. I'd like to start with what happened here 20 years ago, and then we'll talk a little bit about what we'll be doing here over the next few days and nights. On October 10th, 1982, the Masterson family was murdered in this house. Joseph Masterson, the father, Mary Beth, his wife, and their children, Peter, 7, and Suzanne, 3. Joseph's body was found in the upstairs bedroom. His throat was cut, and he bled to death on the bedroom floor. Peter's body was found in the other upstairs bedroom. He was stabbed repeatedly. Suzanne was found here. The same was done to her. And finally, Mary Beth. She was found right there.
Shit.
When police arrived, they found the following note on the table. This table. To those who may find me here, I have found my family slain. I cannot go on without them. Forgive me for my weakness. Signed, Mary Beth Masterson. It's believed that Mary Beth came home, found her family stabbed to death, and ended her own life with a gunshot to the head.
Allegedly.
Well, it makes sense.
She was murdered. Suicide is a sin. A woman like Mary Beth Masterson would not have committed suicide.
Regardless, traumatic events like these, especially those with unanswered questions, tend to lend themselves to haunting situations, or situations where people transpose their desires for closure by fantasizing that the spirits are in turmoil because their murders are unsolved. Okay? Why don't I just explain to you how I go about conducting a paranormal investigation? Basically, there are 2 types of people who do what I do: believers and skeptics. I'm a skeptic. So what I try to do is disprove a haunting before I try to prove one. And only when I witness something I cannot rationally explain do I believe there's a haunting.
So then how do you prove a haunting?
Well, in theory, if spirits exist, they are invisible forms of energy. And although energy is invisible, it is scientifically quantifiable. So I use digital thermometers and electromagnetic field detectors to detect changes in temperature and electrical currents.
Yeah, but if you can register something energy-wise, but it's invisible, then how do you prove that to somebody else?
The only proof that ever holds up is video, but you know, even video is subjective. But I also do EVP work, which is electronic voice phenomenon. It's an attempt to capture sounds and voices that our ears can't hear, but will register on tape.
Have you ever recorded any voices?
Oh, sure, but rarely are they ever so clear and concise as to be absolute. So I tend to leave the authenticity up to the listener. So for tonight, what I'd like to do is just sort of observe the house, okay? Just paying close attention to the areas we talked about. Now, we may witness something, we might not. But if there's something here to see, the house will show us.
Okay, Carter, here's my plan of attack. I'll use my laptop to link 4 night vision cameras that are small enough to put anywhere in the house. Tonight, I'll set them up in a few general areas, including the hallway where the cleaning woman claims she got hit. I also have a handheld camera for roaming shots if needed. The resolution on the night vision cameras isn't the greatest, but we'll be able to record in total darkness. I also have a split screen feed set up so we can monitor the cameras in real time.
Wow, looks like you really do know what you're doing.
Thanks.
Yeah, I never really had much luck with video. I do much better with audio. I'm not so video literate. But if you do capture anything, mist, floating orb, full-blown apparition carrying a bloody severed head, just let me know, okay?
Well, actually, I haven't seen a floating severed head since I dropped all that acid back in college.
Oh, well, at least you'll know what to look for. I'm getting ready to kill the lights here. Are you almost ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right, cool.
All right.
Now, before we get started, let me tell you about 2 types of hauntings to be aware of: residual and intelligent. An intelligent haunting is when an entity attempts to make contact with the living, either by manifesting itself physically or by altering its environment as a means of drawing attention to itself. A residual haunting is when the psychic energy from a traumatic event becomes trapped in time and the event replays itself over and over again.
What happened in this house? Is it dark where you are?
It's dark where I am. Did you turn out the lights to make it more creepy? I think you're just trying to scare us.
It's not my intention to scare anyone. It's just that the darkness is conducive to certain activity.
You know, my boyfriend used to say the same thing. If you find me naked somewhere, I guess he was onto something. You know, seeing the way these people died, this house is starting to freak me out. Do you think we'll experience anything here?
Well, some people search their whole lives for proof that there's life after death.
Do you think we'll ever know?
Eventually, we all know.
Please, Lord, forgive these would-be blasphemers. They're not here to question your afterlife or your glory, only to learn more about the great family that lived here and the work that was done in your name. Please help to give us strength. Amen.
What is that?
This is a digital thermometer. I'm taking temperature readings.
You getting cold?
Yeah. Something feels heavy on my chest. I'm not sure I like this.
Hey guys, I need you to get up here quickly. There's something you need to see.
Who turned the AC on up here?
You feel it?
Yeah, I do. It's definitely colder up here than it is down there.
It's not the AC. The AC's not on. Is it hard to breathe too?
A little bit. It's noticeable.
Yeah. Good. Just wanted to make sure that you felt the same thing that Yvette and I did.
I'm not feeling it as much anymore.
I see. Yeah, you know what? I think whatever was happening is passing now. All right, let's get downstairs so I can take some more readings.
Now that was weird. What could have caused that?
Well, first thing we need to do is make sure there's not a practical explanation for this. Could be any number of things, really. An open air vent, a gas leak. I'm going to take some EMF readings to see if there's an electrical field anomaly.
All right, well, hey guys, hold up a second. I gotta get my camera and stuff. Yeah, hold on, I just gotta get my battery for my camera.
Why did you leave me up there? I'm a person too. You don't need to act like I don't exist.
Mary Young, are you okay?
Of course I'm okay. Why are you asking me that?
You need to come with me.
I think I just turned gay.
Come on.
Why are you pulling on me?
You had an accident. I'm trying to save you from embarrassment.
What are you talking about? How did that happen?
I'll get your bag. Now you can get all cleaned up. What happened? Did it just spring up on you?
It's early. I just had it 2 weeks ago.
They're funny like that sometimes.
Blood. It's God's will against women. It's because we're weak. You probably use birth control.
Here. I'm sorry, but that is one strange fucking girl.
Well, let's just spare her any further embarrassment and just pretend we never saw that.
Yeah, but seriously, is that normal?
No.
Okay, how about I show you how to use an EMF detector?
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay.
Hey, Carter, can I have a light? Thanks.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the EMF detector. It's an electromagnetic field detector, and it measures electrical currents. So if we do run across an anomaly, it will spike. But the important thing is to move very slowly, because if you move too quickly, you'll get false readings. So now where were we before? Right about here. think. No, I'm not registering a fluctuation. No. I might have gone dead for now. We'll have to try again later. Okay. I'm gonna get some AVP work while I'm up here. Are there any entities here that wish to present themselves? How many of you are here? What are your names?
Carter. What? I think my battery's going dead. I need to go change it.
Hey, Carter, get your ass down here. That chair right there just moved on its own.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I came down to get a battery for my camera. I was over here. I turned around over here. I heard it slide across the floor, and then I turned around and I saw it.
You're positive?
What, are you fucking kidding me? I saw it.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Were any of the cameras pointed this way?
Fuck, I'm sorry. Turned them all off when I switched to handheld.
Don't do that again. All right, let me get a base reading. Press record. Colin, quick!
Can we do that?
Do you smell that?
Yeah, what is it?
What happened?
I think I need a cigarette.
Yeah, so do I. But it's dark outside.
Honey, it's dark inside.
I don't think I'm gonna get any sleep tonight.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, it might be better to sleep during the day. That way we can be ready to go again by nightfall. We have a lot of work to do.
How in the fuck could she just sleep?
Journal entry number 8. Night 1 yielded an unprecedented event. It's heartbreaking knowing that Colin didn't have video rolling at the time, and I could tell that he feels guilty about the mistake. I've asked him to keep them rolling from now on and to back up the footage on disc during the day if needed. He did, however, capture nearly 5 hours of footage last night and has agreed to review them today. I personally captured several hours of audio, which I will examine today for possible EVPs.
How many of you are here? What are your names? What are your names? Names. What are your names? Colin, quick!
Did you make it do that?
Are there any entities here that wish to present themselves? Selves. Are there any entities here that wish to present themselves?
So, Dr. Venkman, do you need any help?
Huh?
Oh, do you need any help going over your stuff? I mean, it looks like you haven't slept all night.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Help would be great, thank you.
Yeah, did you find anything yet?
Yeah, I got a couple of things. There's one thing that's really strange, though. It just doesn't make any sense. You know what? Let me just clean this up a little bit and then I'll show you, okay?
All right.
Coffee. Hey, me likes you.
Hey, wouldn't have my mornings any other way. Well, unless, French roast came in an IV drip.
Why would you want to pollute your bodies with that poison?
Well, hey, I'm no barista, but I'm gonna do my best.
Caffeine is very bad for you.
Well, so are cigarettes. But I'll probably go smoke after I have a cup.
She doesn't look too good. Must be a heavy flow. Sorry.
Hey, come check this out. Are you gonna sit?
Well, actually, I was just waiting to see if the ghosts were gonna pull it out for me.
So, this is some of the audio I got last night. It's not the best quality. I still need to work with it a little bit, but you get the idea. All right, I'll play it again.
I don't remember hearing that. What is it?
I don't know. I cannot find an explanation for it.
It's a gunshot. My father's a police officer. He has a lot of guns. He collects them. It's definitely a gunshot. Although I'm not surprised to hear it.
Why's that?
This neighborhood isn't as nice or as safe as it used to be. There's blacks in the neighborhood now.
Wow. That was incredibly racist of you.
I didn't mean it in a racist way.
Well, I'm no expert like Mary Young's daddy, but that smell last night, tell me that wasn't the smell of a gunshot.
Can I borrow you for a minute?
Oh, sure.
First off, why a ghost hunter? Why the interest in the dead?
I just never got along with the living all that well.
Seriously, that's not an answer.
Well, my parents both died when I was very young. Death has been a prevailing factor in my life. Just something I've had to be comfortable with from a young age.
And where did you study?
I have a psych degree from Berkeley.
So how do you go from a psych degree to ghost hunting? Seems like a stretch.
No, actually, psychology and ghost hunting have a lot in common.
How's that?
Well, both deal with things from the past that haunt people in the present. It just started as something I was interested in, so I joined the Paranormal Society in Seattle. They were good people, but most of them suffered from overactive imaginations, which tended to damage their credibility a bit. But I did witness things that I couldn't rationally explain.
Now, last night you said we won't know the truth until we ourselves are dead. Well, here's a heavy one for you. Is proof of that one floating white ghost the same as Captain Ahab finding the great white whale?
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Hey, Carter. Hey, come look at this. I just saw something in the footage from last night.
Hey, watch the image in the hallway.
Can you make the image larger?
Yeah. Those are fingers.
Play it again. Oh my God. We need to focus on the kids' rooms tonight. Can you set up cameras specifically in those areas?
Yeah.
So, Carter, is that your white whale?
No, but it's a fin.
Journal entry number 9. I saw a remarkable piece of video today. The image of what appears to be Suzanne Masterson is the most compelling spectral image I've ever seen. The idea of showing it to people when this investigation is over has butterflies dancing in my stomach. This is going to shift the entire focus of my work here.
All right, real quick. We all know where the focus of tonight's going to be, the kids' rooms. But before we get started, I want to play a couple of clips of audio that we got last night. This is the first one. What are your names?
Oh, hell no.
Who's Miranda?
Here's the other one. Are there any entities here that wish to present themselves?
Oh man, that is seriously fucked up.
As I said, we know where we need to focus on tonight.
Look at all this old stuff.
Do you think Colin's a nice boy?
Sure, he's a nice boy.
Smoking thing's really bad, but he could stop that if he wanted to, I think.
Colin's an alright guy. I'd give him a 7 overall. Not fiscally developed enough for my taste, but if you want my advice, to get a guy, any guy, you need to drop the whole holy roller thing.
Oh.
Whatever you do, don't take any advice from this lady.
They're modest clothes. The church preaches modesty in attire.
Modesty schmodesty. Nobody's gonna look twice at you wearing this shit.
Well, modesty is better than looking like a whore.
Have you seen Carter?
I think she's in one of the other upstairs bedrooms.
You gotta check these out. I found him in the upstairs master bedroom. So much for the goody two-shoe Mastersons.
Yeah, no shit. Oh shit, man, they got names on them. Yeah, they got, Man, Carter's gonna love this one.
Oh my God. These girls look young. Where'd you find these? No, where'd you say you found them?
In the closet, up on the shelf. What is that?
I don't know.
Yeah, that doesn't look like a standard issue church item.
No. It's almost like a helmet.
Yeah, these people got some weird ass fetish gear. Yeah, I'm thinking our big Joey Masson was some kind of a freak.
Maybe.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
I'm a little embarrassed. I mean, I don't consider myself a scaredy cat, but all this fucked up Miranda shit has really got me wigging out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought I should tell someone.
Well, you smoke?
What?
This will calm your nerves.
You're a lifesaver.
All right, ready?
I'm ready.
All right. All right, I'm up here in the master bedroom of the Masterson house with Yvette. I think Carter is downstairs somewhere. I don't know what the hell she's doing.
EMFing.
Yeah, she's EMFing herself somewhere downstairs.
So what are we looking for? Ghosts. We're looking for ghosts.
Yeah. If you were a ghost, where would you be?
Maybe, there's some ghosts on the bed. They might have left their sexual energy. Let me check. Nope, no sexual energy here. Unless, of course, Colin. Want to join me?
I don't know. You know, Carter could come up here and find us, and
Mary Young might get mad.
Yeah, Mary Young might get mad. She might get turned on too. Who knows?
These people had no taste at all. I wouldn't marry her. What was that?
Fuck you.
Shower built for 4.
How many people we got here?
4. But I don't do girls.
I do. The power of Christ compels you. Back, demon spawn.
Yeah, I think I'm ready to go see what Carter wants us to do. I'm scared. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bring him out here. To these woods. Please tell their families it's all my fault. It's all my fault.
Alright. I'm up here in the master bedroom of the Masterson house with Mary Young. I don't know where Yvette is or Carter is. They are probably downstairs doing something very uninteresting. So what do you think we're gonna find here?
Nothing. Mastersons are in heaven.
What about the chair? The chair moving. That was like seriously one of the most insane things I think I've ever witnessed, like ever.
I didn't see it. She's beautiful.
Yeah, I guess. Not really my type if you ask me. Maybe they go, oh, shit. Yeah, what's up with this thing? Seriously.
I don't know. Must be here my mistake. That's disrespectful. Can we just go downstairs now?
In a second. Yeah, this is some good stuff right here. What do you think about this? I'm just wondering, you know, and I really have no opinion of it because I don't know what it is. But it's obviously has something religious in nature. I don't know if you have any idea.
No.
Looks like something was in there.
It's a Bible.
Not a whole Bible.
Are we done here?
I guess.
Hey Carter, get in here. That little girl from earlier, I just saw her in the video. She just went back in one of the bedrooms. Just right there, I just saw her. Hurry up, I can see her now.
Her bedroom? Suzanne, are you here with us? Suzanne? Can you see where she is? She's in the corner in front of you. Colin, are you okay? Wait here.
Peter, are you in here? Peter, what's happening? Who's hurting you?
Mommy, don't.
Mary Beth, are you hurting Peter?
That's not me.
Peter, what's happening?
Peter,
is your mother hurting you?
Mommy, don't.
Hey, Carter, you okay?
Look. She was in Suzanne's room, and then she went right past us into Peter's room, right there. There. Look at that, she went right through me. Colin, what did you feel when you were knocked down?
Fucking floor, Carter.
She went through me. God, she went through me and I felt her. I felt her. I strongly believe that what I might be dealing with here is a residual manifestation. To prove this, I'll have to establish a repeating time sequence. Colin, what time did Suzanne appear to us?
Hey, Carter. Yeah, we've been talking, and this is seriously not cool.
It's a residual manifestation. The same event keeps replaying itself. We're witnessing their murders, and the event replays itself every night.
Are you even listening to us?
Don't you see what's happening here? What happened here? Mary Beth killed her family. She didn't find them dead. She slaughtered them herself.
That's not true.
She went through me, and I felt her. I felt her anger and her pain, and I saw with her eyes, and I'm telling you, she murdered those children.
Stop saying that about them. You're nothing but a stupid, godless person. I won't let you disgrace them like that.
How do you know she didn't do it, Mary Young?
No Christian mother would kill her children like that.
I hate to break it to you, but these people were not as saintly as you make them out to be.
Then it's too bad your mother didn't try to kill you.
I think it's time for you to leave, Mary Young.
God damn it, stop this! You guys need to stop this right now.
This is fucking childish, Carter. What are you doing? Stop!
I'll kill you!
Get off of her!
Let go!
Fucking stop it!
Oh, hey, what's up, man? Oh, yeah, it's been total chaos, let me tell you. I got some real crazy shit on video, man. You wouldn't believe it. Oh, yeah, and get this. Last night, Mary Young fucking got in a fist fight with Carter. Mary Young. You know, Mary Young.
We need to talk. I think that last night we just had...
Hey, Carter, I think there's something that you gotta hear.
Hey, Carter, what's going on? Colin says there's been some trouble in the house?
Yeah, we've had a couple of problems, but you know what? An tremendous activity.
That's not what I'm talking about. It's this Mary Young person.
Oh, yeah, we had an altercation, but you know what? It's gonna be fine. We'll talk it out.
No, it's not. She's not supposed to be there. I don't even know who she is.
What the fuck are you doing here?
What are you talking about?
Why are you in this house?
I was asked to be here by Seth.
Yeah, I just talked to Seth. He's never heard of you. Why are you here, Mary Young?
The church.
What about the church? Why are you here?
Alma Guzman, the daughter of Mrs. Guzman who used to tend to this house. She's decided to join my church. She's going to be a member of my youth brigade. She told me that Seth Masterson had contacted you, a supposed paranormal investigator, to investigate the house. The people who lived here were good people. They don't deserve to have their memory dirtied by godless people like you. I took it upon myself to make sure that didn't happen.
You need to leave. Now.
If I leave within hours, there will be hundreds of people on the front lawn stopping you.
One more word out of your mouth and I'm calling the cops. You can feed them your bullshit.
Go.
Don't think for 1 second.
I'm calling.
Now.
Fine. Do you mind if I get my bag first?
Get it. Mary Young, I want that key back.
Well, that was fun.
Oh my God. She's crazy! That bitch Mary Young pissed in my fucking bag! She's out of her fucking mind.
Are you kidding me?
Smell my fucking bag, Carter! Oh.
Are you sure she did it?
It was either her or one of you two. That's it. I'm gonna find out about this bitch. Watch.
Can you take your bag with you, please?
No! Uh-huh. No kidding. Thanks. You guys. Okay, check this shit out. So I made a few calls. My friend has a friend who goes to the same church as Mary Young. In the last 4 years, she's accused 4 different men of sexually assaulting her at church. A few months ago, she got banned from church after defecating on the floor during an outburst. So apparently she's completely out of her mind. Oh yeah, and the youth brigade? You guessed it, she's the one and only member. I've already made a call to my lawyer. She's one sick bitch. Can I say something?
Sure.
You look like ass. Seriously, you look like shit. Let me help you.
No, I'm fine.
Ass.
total ass. Just show me how to use this.
Alright. It's pretty basic. Use these keys to scroll through the footage. You hit T to show the time clock, the plus or minus to zoom in and out, and you click this if you want to slow something down. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Journal entry number 13. What can I say about what's happening at this house? I'm at a loss for words. I feel drained. I have a tremendous sense of guilt, yet I'm hateful of the thought of quitting. God, what's wrong with me?
Sleep any?
No. Did you back up the footage from last night on disk?
Yeah, it's backed up. You know what? I think we should leave.
If you're scared, Colin, you can leave.
Look, I'm not scared, Carter. There's a difference between fear and stupidity. You know, I know you're supposed to be the fearless ghost hunter, but one more night like last night, and who fucking knows what can happen. I've only known you for a few days, but you don't strike me as the same person who I saw rolling around on the floor last night with Mary Young.
She attacked me.
I read your stuff. I mean, are you forgetting your own theories? You know, if spirits do exist, and they have to draw on energy from around them to materialize, maybe it goes the other way. Maybe what happened here is getting inside of us, transferring all that negative shit to us.
This house is the single most active site I have ever encountered. I don't know if anyone in my field has seen anything like this. God, the intensity, the tangible repetition. This is a powerful anomaly. I can't just walk away. I'll understand if you need to go. Journal entry number 14. Thank God this night will be our last. Nothing.
Hey, Carter.
What?
Hey, how come nothing's happening?
I don't know. The house has gone completely dead. Something's missing.
Well, what's missing?
I want to hear now from all you lost children out there in the darkness. Hello, you're on the air. What's your name?
Mary Young.
God bless you, child. What is it that you want to tell me?
I know these people that are doing a very unchristian thing, and I've been driving around all day thinking about how I can stop them.
Are these godless people?
Yes.
I see. There are times in life when you must choose sides, and you have to ask yourself this question: is my faith pure enough to stand in opposition to those who go against God? Remember this, Mary. Only the righteous are worthy to be warriors of God.
Since the incident last night, I want the answers as bad as you do. I decided to come here. I've been going over some footage and I think I found something. If you zoom into the background, I don't know what it is. I might be bugging out, but I want you to see it. Right there. At first, it just looked like a flash of light, but after Colin slowed down the footage, we saw this. What do you think that is?
Miranda.
Oh, shit. Hey, I'm gonna go get a new battery.
Can't see anything. Neither can I. No.
Hello, Colin.
Look, I thought we made it real clear that you weren't supposed to be here.
Yeah, I understand. But when I got halfway home, I realized I left my sweater here.
You know, you could just tell me where it is and I'll go ahead and get it for you.
That's okay. I'm not even sure right offhand where I left it.
You know, you seriously are not supposed to be here.
Please? It'll only take a minute. You can just pretend like I'm not here.
Alright, but, you better just make it quick.
Thank you, Colin. You're so nice to me.
What are you doing?
Please, Colin, just look at me. Just look at me a little bit longer.
What?
Do you like me, Colin?
Look, you just need to forget your goddamn sweater and get the hell out of here. Just fucking go, you crazy bitch.
Cocksucker.
Cunt.
Here, try my key. No good.
Yeah, I guess it was just here.
Who?
Yeah, little friend Mary Young showed up and tried to get her sweater.
You're kidding.
No, I'm totally serious.
She better be fucking gone.
Oh, she's gone, man, believe me.
things here are dark. All things in heaven are bathed in light. All things here are dark.
If you didn't see her drive away, then how do you know she's gone?
Give me a break, she's fucking gone.
Fuck it, I'm calling the police.
You want to get up there?
Help me. Help me, please.
Who's there?
Somebody help me.
Who's saying that?
Help me, please.
Where are you?
I'm back here.
If this is a game, it's not fucking funny.
I'm hurt.
Mommy, don't.
It hurts.
Yeah, I found this on the side of the house the other day.
There's a room in there.
Can you get the window open?
No, it won't open.
Let me see if I can give it a shot.
Okay. What happened?
I got my hand real bad on a nail up here.
Oh. Are you okay?
Yeah, I gotta. Let me come down for a second.
Leave that. Alright, I'm gonna try to find another way in here.
Yvette! Yvette!
calling. Come here, quick. I'm in Peter's room. Get your camera. Hurry. You have to see this. Hurry, Colin, you're gonna miss it.
That's it, man. Nothing but weddings from now on.
Hurry.
Hey, where are you? Hey, Yvette, where are you?
Now, let me tell you about the Masterson family. Joseph Masterson was a good man who tried to help a lot of people. Sometimes, if girls were bad, their families would send them to Joseph for help. Joseph did his best to rid them of their sin and wickedness. One day, Joseph brought a new girl home to his family.
This is Miranda. Her mother says she has been a whore in God's eyes. Her salvation is our responsibility.
Since Miranda had sinned with boys, her family did not want her back until she was clean.
Do you beg forgiveness for your sins? Why have you not confessed?
I haven't done anything.
You will confess. I will punish you as you punish yourself until you do.
Miranda was a stubborn girl, but Joseph would not give up on her.
I have given you a new name. You will be called Whore until I decide otherwise. You will live here like this until you have taken my teachings into your heart.
Weeks went by, and yet Miranda would not confess her sins. She refused to accept Joseph's teachings into her heart, and for that, God made her belly grow in sickness. But still, Joseph would not give up on her. Many months passed, and Joseph told her family that she had run away. He knew that they wouldn't understand that she had a new family now.
What are you going to do with it?
It's no concern of yours. Are you forgetting your place? Mary, prepare yourself for me.
Mary Beth was a good wife to Joseph, and they had a special way of showing their love for each other. But Mary Beth wanted to be the only mommy in the family, and she became very angry. When Joseph was asleep, she made sure Suzanne and Peter were asleep too.
Suzanne, wake up.
Mommy, no!
Peter.
Mommy?
Hurry, be quiet, Peter.
And then she went to check on Miranda and the baby.
My children are asleep now.
My husband was a sinner. I'm cleansing the sins of his house.
No!
I'm in hell. And I'll listen when it goes
Mary Beth was a good Christian woman, and she knew that Miranda's baby needed to be saved. Although as a woman, she was forbidden to do so, Mary Beth decided to baptize the baby. Since she loved her family so much, she knew that she would miss them. So she made herself go to sleep too. When the neighbors heard sounds from the house, they called a policeman.
Well, it's nice to meet you. Mary Young, is it?
Mary Young Mortensen. My father's a police officer. He has a lot of guns, collects them. It's definitely a gun shop.
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
Sit down in my chair.
To whom it may concern, I have returned to this house to find the people in it slain. I have no memory of how this happened, but it seems as if I am responsible. For that, I am deeply sorry. But I know that my faith has guided me through this, and because of that, I feel no shame for what I have done. My only regret is that I don't have the strength to continue God's work on this earth. Forgive me for my weakness.
The walls are stained with the blood of my family.
suit beaten me. Either was not to me out. This is me sitting. När passet var med min mun var här. Nance, and it would be the now for I said the nurse your back.
You can't get out. The door doesn't open. Are you the one that talks to us? Are you sad? Don't be sad.
This is my baby.
Don't be sad. You're trapped like us.
You're here now with us in the darkness.
Well, you know, some people search their whole lives for proof that there's life after death.
Do you think we'll ever know?
Eventually, we all know. My name is Carter Sims. I don't really know what happened, but I don't think I'm alive anymore. I try to leave the house, but I can't. I'm stuck here. I'm really scared. But I'm alive. I'm here. Somehow I'm here. I'm here. And I exist. I exist.
Now, before we get started, let me tell you about two types of hauntings to be aware of: residual and intelligent. An intelligent haunting is when an entity attempts to make contact with the living, either by manifesting itself physically or by altering its environment as a means of drawing attention to itself. A residual haunting is when the psychic energy from a traumatic event becomes trapped in time, and the event replays itself over and over again.
Thank you.